This is the soprano part for the HMS Pinafore. I'm going to be playing the soprano 2 parts first, since the soprano 1 parts are a little easier, I think. And at the end, I'll cover the soprano 1 parts. But this is the soprano 2 parts first. So the lower parts. A British tar is a soaring soul, as free as a mountain bird. His energetic fist should be ready to resist a dictatorial word. His nose should pant and his lips should curl. His cheek should flame and his brow should furl. His bosom should heave and his heart should glow. And his fist be ever ready for a knock blow. Okay. Now you guys come in at measure 70. Never mind the why and wherefore, love can level ranks, and therefore, though his lordship stations mighty, though stupendous be his brain, though her tastes are mean and flighty, and her fortunes poor and plain. Alright, 84. Ring the merry bells on board ship, rend the air with warbling wow, for the union of his lordship with a humble captain's child, for a humble captain's daughter, or a gallant captain's daughter, and a lord who rules the watcher, and a tar who plows the water. Bum 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 bum. Let the air with joy be laden. Ring the merry bells on board ship for the union, for her union with the lordship. Rend with songs the air above, for the man who owns her love. Rend with songs the air above, for the man who Measure 125, okay? And arrive good captain. Alright, measure 131. We're very, very good, and be it understood, he commands a right good crew. Okay, measure, well, I'm not even going to do 144. Measure 149. He's hardly ever sick at sea. Then give 3 cheers and 1 cheer more for the hardy captain of the Pinafore. Then give 3 cheers and 1 cheer more for the captain of the Pinafore. Alright, measure 164. For a British tar is a soaring soul, as free as a mountain bird. His energetic fist should be ready to resist a dictatorial word. His eyes should flash with an inborn fire, his brow with a scorn be wrung. He never should bow down to the tang of a tyrant's tongue. Alright. Measure 190. His foot should stamp and his throat should growl. His hair should twirl and his face should scowl. His eyes should flash and his breast protrude, and this should be his customary attitude. His eyes should flash, his breast protrude. His eyes should flash, yes. That was a very important part there. I think I'm going to play it again, okay? So 202 for all you soprano 2s out there. This is the pickup to 202. Or actually, you know what? Yeah, the pickup to 202. His eyes should flash. Yes, his eyes should flash. Okay, go moving on. To pick up to 209. His foot should stamp and his throat should growl. 3, 4, 1, 2, 3. His hair should twirl and his face should scowl. His eyes should flash, his breast protrude, and this Now let's go ahead and do the divisions. There's quite a few of them in here for the sopranos. The first one is on measure 80, okay? Fortune poor. And here's how the soprano one part goes. Fortune poor and plain, like that. And here's how it sounds together. Fortune poor and plain. Okay, there you go. Now on measure 86. Here's how the soprano one part goes. Rend the air with warbling wild. And here's how they sound together. Rend the air with warbling wild. For the union of his lordship with the humble captain's child. Just like that, okay? Okay, measure 110. Here's the soprano part, the top soprano part. Rend with songs the air above, for the man who owns her love. Rend with songs the air above, for the man who owns her, or this note, her love. So yeah, there's two different notes there on 119. Her or her, whichever one. Okay. And together on 110 it sounds like this. Rend with songs the air above, for the man who owns her love. Rend with songs the air above, for the man who owns her love. Okay. And of course on measure 151 we have this. Then give 3 cheers and 1 cheer more for the hardy captain of the Pinafore. Then give 3 cheers and 1 cheer more for the captain of the Pinafore. That's the first soprano part. Then at the end of the piece, alright, then at measure 24, pick up to measure 198, we have this. His eyes should flash, his breast protrude, his eyes should flash, yes, his eyes should flash. And then finally, the last division is on measure 219. Customary attitude. And that's it for the soprano ones. Thank you.